curious about the date in today's second date update. I'm more interested in this guy's name than anything else.
Why?
Because I haven't talked to this dude yet, but he did sign his email, The Wart.
Stop
The
it.
Wart.
Please tell me that's not his nickname.
Is that your name, Wart?
No, it's not my legal name. It's a nickname my college buddies bestowed upon me.
Okay.
That kind of stuck.
You convinced a girl to go out with someone who goes by the Wart?
Well, I didn't drop it on her until I met her in person, obviously.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So what? I'll call you Wart for this second date update, but what's your real name?
My real name is Desmond.
Desmond. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd rather go by Wart, too.
Rolls off the
No.
tongue.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So tell us a little bit about the girl that you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name is Jamie.
Jamie and the Wart.
Got
I
it.
like it.
It's got a nice ring to it,
It's
huh?
like a romance novel.
How'd you meet Jamie?
I had met her on an online dating site.
Okay. And what did you like about her from her dating website?
Well, everything. And to be honest, I kind of thought she was a bit out of my league, but I took a chance anyway.
Whoa.
And she agreed to go out with me. And then when I met her in person, my suspicions were confirmed.
So she was out of your league. How many levels up from you?
About 17.
Oh, my gosh.
So she's super hot, out of your league, and you scored a date with her. Congratulations. What did you guys do?
Well, we met up and ended up going to a hotel bar to kind of hang out.
Oh, that's so seedy. Hotel bars are always seedy.
Yeah, but you know what? To me, I find them to be very nice and fancy places that show me in a good light, that I
Yeah.
can afford to go to a place like that.
It depends what hotel you're going to.
Yeah.
If it's the W bar, then that's
Yeah,
nice.
Four Seasons.
Yeah, if it's like a Motel 6 lobby, it's
Yeah, or the red line out
going to
by
be a
an
little
airport.
different. Yeah.
What was her first reaction when she saw you?
She actually responded to me, I feel like, in a pretty pleasant way. She was very cordial, very excited, I thought. I gave her, instead of doing a handshake, I went right for a kiss on the cheek.
Whoa, bold move,
That's
sir.
aggressive.
And this is how I introduced her to my nickname, because I said, well, you've just received a kiss from the Wart.
Oh. And she
I don't
liked
think
that?
that's a good way to go into things. How'd she react after you said that?
Oh.
A little confused, but that then opened the door for me to explain my nickname, where it comes from, and she was kind of on board with all of that.
So you're really, I mean, you sound like you're very proud of being called the Wart.
It's a nickname that has stuck for a while, and it kind of gives me a little bit of a legendary aspect.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, definitely people know you.
Yeah.
If I'm talking about the Wart, there's only one person I'm talking about, and that's you.
Absolutely.
I should hope so.
All right. So how did everything go between you and her at the hotel bar?
Yeah, I think very good. You know, we drank a little bit, we talked a lot, we got to know each other very, I'm not going to say intimately, but, playfully. She laughed a lot, I laughed a lot. I may have told her one or too many personal things, like I ended up showing her a scar on my leg.
Whoa.
Why? Why'd you show her a scar on your leg?
Well, I had told her a story about being injured when I was a teenager, and then I was like, let me just show you. And so rolled up my pant leg, and there you go.
Oh.
And the scar was like on your calf muscle or something, right? Not like your inner groin.
No, it's actually just upper thigh. Yeah, let's call it upper thigh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So you pulled your pants all the way up to show her this
Dang, bro.
scar.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Did that seem to
man.
turn her off at all?
No, not at all. I think it actually legitimized me and my story, because when I first told it to her, she didn't believe me. And I was like, all right, well, then, you're kind of asking for it. And showed her the scar, and she believed me at that point.
Okay.
Nice.
Can I ask, I mean, you sound like a very nice person, but are you not very good with women?
I'm not going to be writing a book on women anytime soon, but I've had my mild successes here and there.
Okay.
I mean, I just can't imagine finishing a date with a guy that calls himself the Wart and he's showing me scars on his upper thigh and still being stoked about the situation.
Oh, come on. Everybody loves the Wart. Everybody loves to hang out with or go out with the Wart. Like you, I could see you liking the Wart.
Well, did it seem like she liked the Wart at the end of your date?
Well, here's how it kind of ended. Things were going well, and this is what I do. Because I'm very respectful of women, we split the check. And
Oh, you didn't pay?
yeah.
And your reasoning for that is because you're respectful of women? Like,
Well, yeah, because, I know she works, I work. I feel like it's a good move to be like, hey, I'm not dominating you by just throwing down all my money and paying for this.
equality. I
We're
like
equal,
it.
we're equal partners in
Okay.
this not quite relationship, but in this dating scenario.
Now, normally the tradition is a guy will pay on a first date.
Yes.
Did that seem to rub her the wrong way?
I don't think so. She paused for maybe a half a second, but she was like, oh, okay, I get you. And then she said, I respect that in return.
Okay.
And I offered to walk her to her car, which she said no. And then I offered to kiss her. I said, can the Wart get another kiss in?
Uh-oh.
And yeah,
Did you say it like that? Did you refer to yourself as the Wart and ask if the Wart could get a kiss?
I did. I was, I figured it worked the first time. I figured I had one more in me. And I did say I would call her, and she did say yes.
Yes.
So it seemed like a success, regardless of getting that last kiss.
And have you called her?
I have called her twice and have yet to receive a response.
Okay, and how long has it been?
It's been a little over a week now.
Okay, yeah, it sounds like the Wart is getting the old blow off. All right, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I don't think I'm alone in saying I don't know why somebody wouldn't want to go on a date with the Wart.
Yeah.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, the Wart is on the phone. That's his nickname. His real name is Desmond, I guess, but he goes by the Wart. And he went out with a girl named Jamie, who's not calling him back. They met at a hotel bar, hung out for a little while. He introduced her to the Wart, and then they parted their ways, and they haven't talked since. And we're about to call her and see if something went wrong on their date. All right, Wart, are you ready?
I am so ready.
And has this nickname ever caused problems with women in the past?
Surprisingly not. I feel like I carry the nickname with confidence, and I think chicks dig that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Chicks dig warts. Chicks dig warts. We know that. All right. I'm going to dial the phone number right now and see if we can find out why she's not calling you back, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Jamie.
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Jamie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, what's that again?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you.
What do you mean?
I mean that one of our listeners recently had an experience with you and actually emailed to see if we could get you on the phone and talk about it.
What do you mean by experience? What kind of experience?
I mean that you recently went out on a date with a guy and you're not calling him back, so he emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone to find out if he did something wrong during your date.
What's his name?
He calls himself the Wart.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Of course I remember him. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you would. He's kind of a memorable dude. We talked to him a little bit about your date. Did you like the Wart?
It's so weird to say.
Well, he was kind of weird and charming. He had like a unique personality.
Okay. All right. It's charming. That's good, right?
Yeah, but I have to say, I really felt like I was being pranked.
What?
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it because of his nickname?
Well, several things. Who goes around calling themselves the Wart?
So you think that it could have been an elaborate setup by a friend?
Well, that's what I was thinking at the start, but then halfway through the date, I realized, oh, this guy's for real in his own weird way.
Yeah.
Was that exciting or?
It was weirdly charming.
Weirdly
We
charming.
we
right?
talked to him, and he's kind of like, he sounds like a fun dude, just like an interesting guy.
I don't think he's boring at all. That's not it. He's the guy with the unique personality. It kind of grows on you, and I guess you have to respect that.
Okay.
So
So did you not like him, though? You're not calling him back after you guys went out.
I don't really feel a romantic pull towards him.
Oh, why?
Okay. So, like, at the beginning of the date, you felt like it was a joke, and at the end of the date, you felt how?
I was just confused because his personality is one way, but the way he dressed was, ugh.
Whoa.
So he doesn't dress very well.
Well, I wouldn't say that he wasn't dressed well. It was just how he was dressed. I mean, in some ways, he was dressed better than me.
How was he dressed? What was he wearing?
Well, he came in with knee-high boots. They were like leather with these buckles, and they were women's boots.
He was wearing women's boots.
Did you ask him about them?
I didn't want to offend him. I mean, so I didn't go into asking him all about it. But let me tell you, these were women's boots with like leather and straps, and they went up to your knees.
Huh.
Interesting.
I mean, I just couldn't get over that his footwear was better than mine.
Yeah.
They do make you feel sexy, though. I mean, I will say,
Maybe
you
that
guys
was
should
it.
rock them one night, and you're like, well, yeah,
20 buckles later.
I can strut in these.
I mean, I guess he's an odd guy. It was an okay date, but I'm not going to go out with a guy that wears knee-high lady boots.
Okay.
I agree.
It seems a little judgy.
You actually think they were women's boots that he was wearing?
Oh, yeah. I've never seen men wear boots like that. I mean, seriously, never.
Was there a heel on them or no?
It was in the bar, so it was hard to tell, but I'm 99% sure they were women's boots.
Oh, my God.
I know how we can find out if they were, in fact, women's boots.
I don't need to know they're women's boots. I mean, I already know.
Well, I'd like to ask him regardless because he's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Wart?
How could he be on the phone?
Hello, Jamie.
Where'd you get the lady boots, Wart?
Poor Wart.
Let me tell you guys, they are not lady boots. This is like absolutely ridiculous that this is the hang up that this girl had. Those were brown knee-high leather Renaissance boots. They're extremely expensive. I paid like $300 for them. They're the pinnacle of men's fashion right now. I mean, I thought you would be impressed with something like that.
Look, whatever you want to call them, those were women's boots.
I mean, I bought them from a men's clothing store, so
I wasn't impressed. I mean, if I was wearing them, yeah, that would be great. But I'm not impressed if you're wearing them.
So you would wear those? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I would wear them. I don't want the guy I'm going out with to wear them.
You know, I can't believe that you would not call me back just because my boots were more fashionable than anything you might have in your wardrobe. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous.
Well, I don't know. You know, it's just really weird between that and your name, and it's just.
I thought you were cool with the Wart.
I mean, at first I got used to the Wart. Yeah, I get it. But when I saw those boots, I mean, I thought, well, maybe he rides a motorcycle, but I didn't see any motorcycle.
Well, I don't ride a motorcycle, but I thought that you would be excited to see a man who has a keen sense of style such as me.
That's true. It's a bold move to wear knee-high boots anywhere, especially on a date.
Yeah.
I guess I came on too strong shoe-wise.
You're really going to write him off from boots. I mean, I would have not gone out with him for a lot of other reasons, but boots wouldn't have been the deal breaker for me.
You didn't see these boots. I mean, if you saw these boots, I'm telling you, you would not go out with him.
Whoa.
Wow, this is the last time I go out of my way to impress a woman.
Jamie, I would like to ask you if you'll go on a second date with Wart.
Come on.
We will pay for it. If
I don't have to wear the boots.
Yeah, if he leaves the boots at home, will you go out with him again?
No, I mean, even if he leaves the boots at home, I could just imagine him wearing some high heel shoes on our next date.
It's fun. You never know what kind of shoe this guy's going to pick. So there's no way we can get you to go out with him again, Jamie.
No, I'm sorry. I really want to pass.
Aww.
And I was thinking of wearing clogs on our next date.
Ooh,
Forget that.
fashion forward. Well, Jamie, thank you for being honest with us. We appreciate it.
Sure.
And Wart, better luck next time to you, okay?
A hard lesson learned.
I say, keep wearing the boots, man. That is sexy.
Well, thanks, guys. And if you ever have anyone who's interested in dating the Wart, please don't hesitate.
All right. We will hook you up with somebody, Wart.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, I just Googled those boots and they're actually pretty fresh.
Yeah.
I kind of want a pair. We'll talk about what that means in just a second. But remember, if you're having any sort of legal issues that you might need help with, say you got in a car wreck and you're having trouble getting money from the insurance, or you're at work, went to pick up a heavy box and crack, your back broke.
Yikes.
Well, pick up the phone and call my friends at advocateslaw.com. They'll help you out. 206-512-3555. They're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it costs you nothing to talk to an attorney. At least ask them the question if you have a case, and they'll be honest with you. If you don't have one, they'll say no, and they might yell at you. Maybe not. They're pretty nice. They probably won't yell at you. But if you do have a case, they'll help you through it from start to finish. Again, it's advocateslaw.com, 206-512-3555. Now, the comment about the boots was in regards to the Wart. If you missed the second date update, the guy that was calling in to find out why the girl wasn't calling him back was called the Wart. That's his nickname.
Awesome.
And he wanted to call a girl named Jamie. We got Jamie on the phone and found out the reason she wasn't calling him back. He wore lady boots.
Well, she thought they were
She
lady
called them
boots.
lady boots, yeah.
He
Apparently
said they were Renaissance.
knee-high Renaissance men's Renaissance boots. And I Googled a picture of them. I don't think that they're very fashionable, but he said it's the pinnacle of men's fashion right now. And I asked people to text in at 78592 if they want to go out with the Wart, because I promised him I'd help find him a date. Nobody wants to go out with the Wart.
I mean, granted, the guy calls himself the Wart, and that is definitely a red flag.
Yep.
But I think we should all give somebody, a man in lady boots, a chance.
Keep texting in if you want to date a guy who wears women's boots and his name is the Wart.
Yeah.
He's here for you. Text in 78592. And if you want to do a second date update, remember, just email the show and we'll call the person who didn't call you back. Go out on one of those first dates that's just so perfect. You're like, I could die right now and I'd be happy. Well, that almost happened to today's second dater, Anthony, because he almost died on his first date.
Oh, there it is. I thought you were going to say something sweet and romantic. But
Yeah, Anthony almost died on his first date. Isn't that right, Anthony?
This is going to sound weird, but, I mean, this is one of the moments that, like, I'll never forget for the rest of my life.
What do you mean? Why?
The girl saved my life in the first 5 minutes of the date.
Why don't you tell everybody what happened?
I was walking with her, and I was about to cross the street, and I looked one way, but I didn't look the other way. I didn't look to my left, and I started going on the street, and she grabbed me, like literally, and pulled me back, and a car zipped right in front of me.
Oh, my
And,
God.
like, I mean, missed me by about, I would say, 1 foot.
So you just weren't paying attention and almost walked into traffic.
1 foot more, and I would have gotten ran over completely. And my adrenaline was pumping. I looked right at her, and this sounds so ridiculous. And I looked at her, and I go, like, you saved my life. And she goes, I know. And then I don't know what I was thinking, but I just went right for a kiss.
Oh, nice.
Did she kiss you back?
I don't know. I don't remember. My adrenaline was pumping. I think it was more of me kissing her. Definitely me kissing her, for sure, more. But I think she might have kissed me back a little bit. It was, like, unbelievable. I couldn't believe it was happening, and I couldn't get over it. Like, she saved my life. Like,
Wow.
Yeah.
right there, saved my life.
It could be real awkward if, like, a firefighter was rescuing you at that time. If that's the way you react after being saved, just get over here, bro. Give me a kiss.
My adrenaline's going crazy.
Yeah.
how did she react? What did Aspen think of the kiss?
I don't know. I thought she was into it, but I think she was kind of in shock that I went right for it, you know?
Yeah, understandable.
And so this whole thing was at the beginning of your date. Did you continue on?
The first 5 minutes. Literally, just the first 5 minutes.
So how'd the rest of the date go then? Did you just continue as normal or?
Well, we still went out to eat, and I kind of did mention it a lot. Looking back now, I'm like, I couldn't believe that happened. So I kind of was saying a lot, like, just doing lame jokes about, like, oh, this could have been a table for one, or this could have been, like
Good old death
in the
jokes.
hospital bed. It could have been at the dinner at the hospital bed. I know, they're super lame, but I was like, I liked her.
You feel like you just went back to the well too many times on that one joke?
Yeah.
Especially since it's not really keeping it light.
Yeah. You realize you could be sitting here right now and my lifeless body would be in the street. I'd be doubling as a speed bump while you eat and have fun.
Now, how's your food?
Yeah. So how did your date end then after all of that?
Well, I dropped her back off at her house, and then that was basically it. I said one other, I'm like, thanks for saving my life. And she kind of laughed, and then that was it. Like, I didn't even kiss her again, or it was nothing.
Oh, man.
I just feel like I really screwed up. Like, I think I overcompensated. I want another shot at, like, having a normal date with her.
All right.
That's pretty rough. That's like having the end of a movie at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's all going to go downhill from there.
Right, except the ending maybe she didn't want, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a tough spot to be in, man. That really is. That would be difficult to try to continue a date after something like that if you really, like, almost just got run over. It's like, how do you trump that?
Yeah. Usually we're the ones looking for the knight in shining armor,
Yeah.
not vice versa.
Thanks for rescuing me. I guess I could buy you a sandwich or something. All right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update. Did she say that she wanted to go out again, or you just haven't heard anything from her at all?
I just haven't heard anything from her.
Okay.
But she said she had a good time. I don't know if she just was saying that because she thought I was almost a dead man, and she's just helping me out. But I thought she had fun, but
Okay.
a little bit.
All right, well, we'll give her a call right after this. Hang on, man.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, having a near-death experience can change a person. You know?
yeah.
Yeah, I've had a lot of experiences where I almost died. It's made me become more selfish, and I realize that I need to make my life more about me. But for other people, it can make them be more charitable. It can make them take risks like Anthony's about to do and call up Aspen on the radio to see what went wrong on their date. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Anthony went out with Aspen. She actually saved his life within like the first 5 minutes of the date because he was walking into traffic, didn't notice a car coming. She grabbed him and pulled him back. They ended up falling down, and the car sped by. And then he kissed her
Yeah.
to say thank you. She didn't necessarily kiss him back. We don't know for sure. But she hasn't called him since. Anthony, are you ready to call Aspen?
I am. I'm ready, man. You're right. Like, that's the thing. I'm carpe diem, man. Seize the moment. So I feel like I got to go through with this.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything that you think could have gone wrong on the date other than just like you said earlier, you were making a lot of jokes about how you almost died and you kind of kept harping on it and probably got a little old?
No, I think that's basically it, you know. And I just want another shot. I just want a normal date.
Okay. All right, we're going to call her right now. Hang on.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Aspen?
Yeah, this is she.
How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Any idea why I might be calling you?
No.
Aspen, you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and he is wondering why you aren't calling him back, and he asked us to call and see if we could find out.
What?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you remember going on this date because you actually saved the dude's life.
Oh, God.
You remember Anthony?
Of course I remember Anthony.
First of all, what's it like going out on a date with someone and then, like, within the first 5 minutes, you're rescuing them from being smashed by a car?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the usual date. It's
Not at all.
kind of exciting and kind of strange.
Okay. So we talked to him, and he told us all about it. He said that, you know, he showed up, picked you up, and then when you guys were walking across the street, he almost got hit by the car, and you grabbed him and pulled him back, and he got excited, thanked you for saving his life, and then kissed you.
Yeah.
All true.
All true.
Now, how did you
Okay.
feel about that, Aspen? The kissing part.
I mean, it was a lot happening all at once. I mean, your adrenaline's going, like, it was pretty crazy. And I mean, in the moment, it was all right.
So you were okay with the kiss?
I was, yes.
Well, I had guessed that was the reason you weren't calling him back.
That was definitely a little odd, but did he tell you about the bathroom thing?
Oh, no.
Bathroom
No.
thing.
Did he go to the bathroom in his pants when you saved him?
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's the only thing I could think.
That's understandable if
Yeah.
you did, okay?
If a car almost hit me, I would definitely do that. Is that what happened?
I don't think we would have made it to dinner.
Okay. What's the bathroom thing then?
So we're like, you know, sitting there and he's all, you're my hero and this and that and the other thing. And he's all excited and he's like getting into the whole, like, you know, this could be your last day on earth and
Oh.
you have to, like, seize the moment. And he basically propositioned me and was like, I think we should go do it in the bathroom.
Oh, no.
Did he say it just like that?
On the first date?
I mean, he was like, he didn't say do it in the bathroom, but he basically was like, I think we should go into the bathroom and, you know, and I sort of cut him off before
Yeah, what did you, and like, did you say no, that's not going to happen? Were you obviously offended at that point?
Yeah. I was like, come on, dude. And he was like, oh, I'm just kidding.
See, I was on Anthony's side at first. I was like, man, that sucks. You almost get hit by a car. How are you going to continue with the date after that? Now I'm thinking he staged the whole thing just to try to get some love in the bathroom.
Yeah, favorite pickup line. Perhaps a little elaborate, but...
I can't believe we're talking about this.
He's on the other line right now, actually listening, Aspen. Anthony, did you ask Aspen to get with you in the restaurant bathroom?
I mean, I did, but I didn't mean it like, I just kind of was joking. I can't believe we're talking about this. You're embarrassed.
You were joking or no? Did you mean it or were you joking?
I was definitely in the moment. I did mean it, but I didn't want it to be taken that way. Like, I don't know.
What other way is there to take that, Anthony?
Can I clear everything up here? He meant it. Like, he was dead serious.
All right. I tend to believe Aspen more than Anthony because, Anthony, it sounds like you're spinning your wheels trying to find a way to make this look good.
I thought you were beautiful. I thought we shared a moment there, and I was like, I don't know. Maybe it was a dumb idea, and I regret it now.
I mean, yeah, we shared a moment, but that was like an hour after the moment.
Yeah, maybe try that at the end of the night.
You did seize the moment, but then you tried to seize it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Anthony, you got your life saved. You got a kiss. Maybe quit while you're ahead, dude.
Well, I just thought it would be fun first date. I thought it would be like really something that would be like...
Yeah, I guess.
Of course it's a fun first date for
Stay
any
in the
guy.
bathroom.
I know. Well, Aspen, I apologize for that. I'm sorry. I just want to start like new. And I'm wondering if maybe you'd go on another date with me and we would just have a normal date. And I won't do something like that. I know I was just in the moment of like really just in this like adrenaline pumping moment. I just want another chance. And if you give me one,
So,
I think you'd have a
Anthony,
lot of fun.
can I ask, like, what's a normal date for you?
Well, we can just go to a normal restaurant. We can just meet you there.
A normal restaurant that doesn't allow bathroom sex. Aspen, would you like to go out with Anthony again? I will pay for the date. And you can see what a real date with Anthony is like.
I don't know.
Aspen, I'm telling you, like, it will be the most normal, common date, and I won't try to entice you to go in the bathroom with me.
Oh,
I
God.
promise.
Can we? Yeah, I mean, and can we add one other thing to that? No hero worship.
No hero worship. Okay, so don't worship her because she saved your life, and then don't ask to do it with her in the bathroom.
And just don't force her to save your life a second time.
If I have the opportunity, I'll save your life.
Oh. He's going to make you choke on something and then give you the Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah.
Let's not have that opportunity.
I don't want that either.
Okay.
Will you go on another date with me?
I will.
Yes!
Nice.
Oh.
All right. Sweet. Good. Congratulations, Anthony. You got your second date.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
God.
Aspen, I swear, we'll have a great time.
I got to tell you, Anthony and Aspen, this whole second date update thing is just, it's got me wanting to take a risk. Any of you guys want to go in the bathroom?
Oh, gross, dude.
I'm sure you'll go with yourself later.
Yeah,
anyway.
that's true. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Today's second date update is brought to you by the bare minimum.
What?
If more dudes would learn to do just the bare minimum, their dates would go a lot better.
You think so?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
And proof of that is Steven, who's on the phone right now. He learned that lesson the hard way. What's up, Steven?
How are you guys?
Good. You're kicking yourself for not doing the bare minimum, aren't you?
Well, yeah, hindsight's 20/20, but
Oh
I
my-
guess so. Yeah,
Stop preaching that. Women actually like it when guys put in a little effort.
that's what I thought too until I went out with Erin.
Oh,
Okay. So that's her name, Erin?
Yeah, I met Erin online and learned that lesson quick.
Okay. What did you do for her that backfired so badly?
Well, I know I'm not the greatest dater. Like I'm not very good at it.
Okay.
But I wanted to be a little extra creative, so I picked up Erin at her house, and she looked beautiful. I thought she was great, and I told her that I had a surprise for her.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. See, that's the thing. You want something special, but when you say surprise and internet date together, it usually is going to send up some red flags for women.
Yeah, I kind of thought that maybe, but I thought it'd be fun, just something different instead of just the same old date, just nothing really fun. So I went to the store right before the date on the way there, and I thought it'd be funny if I just picked up like 4 random things and then said like, let's just try to incorporate these 4 things, these random things into our date somehow.
Like,
That's
like you got
cute.
like a I don't know, a deck of cards and a keg cup, and you're just like, let's see how we can get it all work into a date?
Yeah, I mean, kind of, but I did get a few other different things.
So what were the things you got? Because I'm on your side right now.
Well, I got a pair of sandals, and then I picked up like a big red mug, Clorox bleach, and then I got a toy car. That was like the fourth thing I got.
How are you going to work those into a date?
That was going to be the fun part.
Oh,
You know?
all right. Bleach would have scared me right away.
Exactly. I thought he was going to follow it up with like duct tape and a shovel are the other two things I bought.
Thinking about it now, I guess the bleach is kind of weird, huh?
Yeah, really weird.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. I was like, well, if these things are so different from each other, how are they all going to be able to incorporate? I thought it'd be a fun idea.
And what was her reaction to all these things?
Well, as soon as she saw that, she said no.
No.
Right away. She's like, no, I don't want to do that. And she's very clear. She's like, that doesn't sound like something I want to do. So I was like, oh, what do you want to do? I kind of froze up. I had nothing in my mind that would work as a backup plan.
So let me get this straight. You could make a date work with bleach, a red mug, sandals, and I can't remember what the other thing was. And you can't make a date work with just like, hey, let's go somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess not. I just panicked. I had this kind of idea in my mind that this was going to be this adventure date, but it wasn't, and it wasn't going to be that way.
What do you guys actually do?
She just said, like, let's just go to a bar and drink and we'll talk.
Wow.
And that's what I mean, the bare minimum,
Yeah.
Steven.
Yeah, well, I wish I would have went that route anyways, but I didn't.
Were you able to recover from the bottle of bleach?
The thing was, it was tough. You know, we got to the bar and talked, and I just kind of never really recovered from it. You know, we just never got in a groove at all.
Okay.
Really, I was just in my head the whole time, and I couldn't get out of it. And I kind of was going back to just how I fumbled the ball, you know, right away, and I just couldn't get in the groove. It was all on me. I just couldn't recover.
I feel like you're being too hard on yourself. I mean, you put in some valiant effort. It sounded like, I mean, if she were willing, it could have been a fun experience.
Yeah, no, I really don't think she had any fun with me.
All right, well,
Okay, then.
that could have happened. So you're trying to get her on the phone to see if you can get a do-over?
Yeah, I did try for a second date, so I did send her flowers the next day.
Well, that's nice.
And I just said, thanks for coming with me, and I'd love to take you out again. And I did promise her that the second date would be a lot easier and much better.
All right. And did you hear anything back from the flowers?
I didn't hear anything for 2 days, and then she did text, and she told me that she was really thankful for the flowers.
But it took her 2 days to write you?
Yeah, it was like a day. I think the flowers got delivered, and then the next, like 2 days after that, or a day after that. And then I replied back to her asking if she wanted to go on that second date, and then I haven't heard anything from her since. So,
Are you sure you just don't want to chalk this up to a bad experience and find another girl online?
you know, I thought about that, but I really think about her quite a bit, and I think she's great. And I think that, honestly, that first date, and it was so awkward and bad right off the door, I'm hoping that maybe the second date would just kind of smooth things over, and I'll be a little bit more confident in making better choices, I guess, making it a lot easier.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and see if we can get you a second date where you can try to do better. All right?
Great. That's all I want. Thanks.
Yep.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know what they always say? When life gets you down, you lay there and make excuses until somebody feels bad for you and tries to help you out.
Yeah, I heard that. That's
the old saying.
It's catchy, too.
And Steven is on the phone right now, and he got knocked down by love. In the second date update today. He went out with a girl named Erin. He actually had some fun plans to do like a weird date kind of thing. I don't really want to go into the whole recap of it, but he made plans for what he thought was a fun date, and he thought that she had a horrible time. So even after the date, he sent her some flowers, and all he got was a text back saying, "Thanks for the flowers," and then no response. So he hasn't heard anything from her since. We're about to get her on the phone and see if Steven can get some redemption. Steven, you ready?
I am, yeah.
Okay, and I don't want you to come out of this, Steven, feeling bad about yourself. Because, I mean, if this doesn't work out, you are a thoughtful, caring, seems like very gentle human being. And you should stick with that.
Oh, thanks for that. Yeah, but I mean, I know I'm not the best dater, and I kind of screw up things a lot. So,
All right, I tried to give you some confidence.
Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now, okay? You ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Hi, can I speak to Aaron, please?
This is Aaron. Who's this?
Hey, Aaron, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, radio show?
Sorry, I'm not familiar.
No, you're not?
I don't think so.
Good. We're off to a great start. So we do a segment on our show that's called the Second Date Update. And we recently got an email from one of our listeners about you.
Oh, okay. Who?
His name is Steven.
Oh, he emailed you guys?
Yep. He emailed us, told us a little bit about your date, and said that he really liked you, but now you're not getting back to him. So he thought maybe we could find out what went wrong.
Okay. I mean, Steven, he's a nice guy. Like, I thought he was cool.
You did?
You sound so positive about Steven.
He's really sweet. Probably the nicest guy I've ever been out with on a date.
Whoa.
The only thing is he's a little bit down on himself.
What?
Down on himself?
Yeah, I think he's a little bit too down on himself.
Well, we talked to him, and he doesn't sound like the most confident guy in the world, or even near the most confident guy in the world. And he told us about your date. He said that he had planned some kind of fun date for you guys, and you turned him down instantly and were like, no, I want to go to a bar.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I felt bad about that. Normally, I'd be down for that kind of thing immediately, but I didn't explain. I was kind of hungover from the day before, so I needed to just get back to normal. So that's why I thought, let's go to a bar.
Wait, so you weren't freaked out by the bottle of bleach he had, or you didn't think he was an idiot for even thinking about it?
I mean, I didn't think about the bleach much because I was, like I said, hungover. But I just thought, let's keep it simple because I don't feel well. Let's just get to know each other.
Okay.
That sounds so nice.
Yeah, it does. He said that's the part that really threw him off because he didn't know what to do with that. He said he felt kind of awkward and felt bad that he had tried to plan something that you didn't like.
Oh, yeah, he made that very clear.
Oh, no.
I mean, he apologized the entire night, and I kept telling him, no, it's fine. And I even told him that I kind of felt bad for turning it down so abruptly, but he just couldn't let it go the whole date.
Whoa.
Okay, and did that just kind of get annoying to you?
Well, I felt like I kind of had to pick him up, like, no, it's okay. Let's just move on.
Yeah, and like one of the most attractive things about a person can be confidence.
Yeah, it was just, I couldn't even get to know him because he was beating himself up.
It's like, I'm a terrible person.
I actually visually picture him punching himself in the face when you say that.
I mean, yeah, I think he kind of was inside, and it made me feel kind of bad because I felt like I was doing that to him.
Oh, no.
Now you guys are just both on this date feeling horrible for him, I guess.
I'm
You're both
sorry.
feeling bad for him.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what I said or did, I just couldn't really get him out of it. I mean, he's got like zero confidence. Like, he went to the bathroom and he was gone so long. Like, I clocked it at 20 minutes before I checked on him.
That's not confidence. That's like I don't know, lactose intolerance or something. That's
Oh, no.
There's another issue there.
I went to check on him because I was concerned, just wondering what was up. And he was outside the bathroom saying that there were people in there and that he couldn't, go when there was other guys around. So he was waiting for it to be empty.
Shut up. He told you that? He can't
Yeah.
he can't use a urinal when other people are around?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I guess not. I mean, he was just standing outside the door that whole time.
Oh my gosh. Did you offer I'll watch the girls' room so you can at least use a private stall?
No, luckily some guy came out and he sprinted inside, and I did watch the door for him. He's like, "Can you watch the door for me?" And I was like, "Sure."
Can you watch my door? I gotta pee real bad. I could see how that might be a little bit of a turn off.
Not a little bit. That is a big turnoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really even know how to feel. I just kind of stood outside the bathroom and watched for him, and then we finished our date, and yeah, I didn't really know how to feel about him.
All right, well, he knows how to feel about you because he liked you a lot.
I mean, that's really sweet. I mean, I liked the idea of him. It's hard to say, though,
Okay. Well, I need to let you know, Aaron, Steven is actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah, Steven, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hi, Aaron. Sorry about this.
Oh, no.
You don't need to apologize, Steven.
Yeah, you don't need to apologize, Steven. You don't have to worry about it.
No, I should. I do. I really should apologize to you. I shouldn't have called the radio station. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that was
No,
a good idea.
dude.
Steven.
You were wondering what was going on. I get it.
Well, I do want to apologize. I'm sorry about it.
Steven, what are you doing? Just stop apologizing.
Steven, I felt bad that I turned down your idea. for incorporating objects into our date or whatever, like, I would normally be down for that. Like, I just want to be clear. I felt bad. So you don't have to feel bad.
No, I'm sorry about it. I shouldn't have probably done that right away.
No, you don't have to apologize. You don't have to. It's okay.
Well, I don't know. I just feel bad that I'm making you feel bad about, like, me feeling bad. So it's like, I'm sorry about that.
The lack of confidence is kind of endearing to me now, Aaron.
I don't know. I mean, you just have to stop apologizing. You're okay. We'll move on from here.
Steven, Aaron is telling you not to worry about it. Do you hear her saying that?
Yeah, I heard her. No, and I appreciate that. But, I know the truth, and it's probably more on some of the things that I've done. So.
You don't know the truth. That's the thing. Like, everything about you sounds really great and attractive and something that Aaron would want, except for this piece of you that seems to overshadow everything else.
Like when you were talking about skiing and you made a joke about the bunny hills and I cracked up. Do you remember that? I mean, you were really funny and charming.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I mean, I'm just not very good at skiing, so it's funny to, like, I don't know.
Somehow I have a feeling, Steven, that you wouldn't think you were very good at skiing.
Anything.
But you thought that was funny?
Yeah, of course.
I thought maybe you were just being nice.
No, honestly, I mean, you're really funny. You just need to work on your confidence a little bit, and you'd be sexy even.
Wow, that's very nice of you to say. Thank you.
There you go, Steven. Look at that. Aaron thinks you could be sexy.
Someone should put a little pep in their step.
Aaron, would you like to go out with Steven on a second date? We will pay for it.
I mean, I was just trying to get his spirits up. I mean, I don't know if I'm ready to take that step yet.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was probably what you were thinking, so I don't blame you.
Steven, I wasn't just trying to be nice. I just don't know if you can stop beating yourself up. I don't know if you can stop. If you can stop this and just be with me.
I mean, I'd love to
on
take
a
you
date.
on a second date, Aaron. I really would. And if you would, I'll work on my confidence, I guess. But I can't guarantee anything.
Steven, try it again. Try that again.
Yes.
And then say that you guarantee it. I want to see if you can do it.
All right. I do it. All right, cool.
Okay.
Well, I really would love to take you on a second date, Aaron. And, I'm going to work on my confidence. So, you know what? I guarantee it.
Whoa, there you go, Aaron. That's a Steven guarantee. That's as good as gold.
It's almost like a pitch man now.
And you know what? We're probably going to have the time of our lives.
Probably.
Oh, my God, you're so
Come on, Aaron.
adorable right now.
Aaron, just give him one more shot.
You cannot say no to that.
All right, yeah, I'll give you a shot, but don't put too much pressure on it, okay? Just be
No,
you.
I'm gonna
Just
play
be confident.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to play totally cool.
You sounds like you're a master of that, Steven, so good luck, man.
All right, looking forward to it.
I can't wait.
Steven's so excited.
Brooke and Jubal.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookeandjubal@moving925.com. We will call the person that didn't call you back, just like we're about to do for Gabby, who's on the phone. Hi, Gabby.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm pretty confused, though.
Now, you emailed us about a guy named Jake that you met at kind of a singles mixer.
Yeah. I mean, my friend signed me up for it, and I was like, well, it was close to where I work, so I thought I'd just stop by and see what was up.
Are you newly single?
I like 6 months.
And were you shocked that you actually met somebody at one of these events that you liked?
I was shocked that I met someone and that he was attractive, because I thought maybe, there'd be some nice kind of shy guys, which he was, but he was also, like, kind of tall and muscular, and he's like a biker and a runner, so I was like, oh, well, hello.
I always feel like at those events, like if there's one hot dude, he's got all the ladies on him.
Well, he wasn't like a super like hot outgoing guy, so he was kind of hanging out by himself.
Okay.
I've hosted a couple of these single mixers things.
Yeah.
Never been to one for myself because
Of course.
I need to. But no, like there's a lot of times there's awkward guys that just you can tell don't know how to talk to women at all.
I mean, totally. And he was a little awkward. Like he wasn't approaching anyone.
Okay, so what happened? He approached you or you approached him?
I approached him, and he seemed just like really nice, like not controlling, not too full of himself. He was just kind of relaxed, and I asked him if he wanted to go out, and he said he did. So I planned a little date for us later on in the week.
You plan the date.
Dude, you're awesome, Gabby.
I wish more girls would do that. Take the guesswork out of it. Then I don't have to work hard to think of anything to do. I think that's great. But then again, I'm kind of lazy. You know what I mean? There's some dudes that might not want that.
Yeah, like me. I don't know. I like to plan. I like to be a gentleman and traditional. You know. That's
You
how I was
don't have
taught.
any money. I don't know
I
why
go to
you would
McDonald's,
like
but I still plan it.
that. What did you end up doing with him?
One of my favorite authors was doing a reading at Barnes & Noble. So we went over there, and then we went to dinner. And halfway through the dinner, he got super weird and seemed embarrassed. His face was turning red.
What?
And looked visibly uncomfortable. Didn't want dessert, signed the check, and ran out the restaurant.
What?
Just took off?
And, yeah. So I followed him out because I was worried, I don't know if I offended him or if I did something wrong or there's some kind of miscommunication. And I've called him a couple times since and have not heard anything.
What were you guys talking
weird.
about in the moments right before he started, visibly getting uncomfortable?
I mean, nothing. Just that our food was good. It wasn't anything really.
You weren't talking about how many guys you've been with in the biblical sense or anything like that.
No,
nothing awkward.
The only thing I can think back in my head about was by the time we got to dinner, he was kind of I don't really know what I want for dinner. So maybe he didn't like the restaurant, or maybe I'm not really sure.
Gabby, since you asked him out and you kind of picked all the events for the date, do you think that at any point he might have felt emasculated? Did you get that impression?
I hope not. At any point, he could have said, I'd rather go somewhere else, or, I don't feel like I was being so controlling that he would feel like he had no, sense of destiny in what we were doing.
Now, you said, he didn't really like that. He didn't really like this. Was there anything that he did seem to like or enjoy about the date?
Not really. He wasn't really verbal about it either way. So there's no really way of knowing.
Okay, Gabby, hang out for a second. We're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Gabby, are you ready to get Jake on the phone and find out why he ditched you?
Yeah, I guess.
If you didn't hear the first part of the second date update, Gabby went to dinner with this guy who she met at a singles mixer. They went to Barnes & Noble first so they could hear an author that she was talking about read. And at a certain point, the guy looked very red, you said, and then kind of just took off.
Yep.
And he didn't seem to enjoy any of the date. At the end of this, Jubal always asks for a second date. Are you going to want to go out with him again, you think?
I'm just more really curious about why he got so upset and left. I would like to go on a second date with him, but I don't know if he would be into that.
It's more just hey, did I do something weird that I should not do on a next date?
Right, that's more of the question at this point.
All right, I'm calling him right now.
Hello.
Hey, I was looking for Jake.
This is Jake.
Jake, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm sorry, this is a radio station?
Yeah. Have you heard of our show, Brooke and Jubal in the morning?
I don't personally listen to you.
You're not familiar? Okay. Well, let's try to change that in the future. But I wanted to talk to you for a second about a girl that you went out on a date with who I know as well. Her name is Gabby. Met her at a singles mixer?
Yeah, I know Gabby.
Okay. The reason that I'm calling you is Gabby said that during your date, you kind of took off at the end, and she feels like you ditched her. She basically wants to know if she did something wrong.
Oh, my God, this is such a mistake.
Mistake?
I just shouldn't have done it. I'm really embarrassed about the whole thing.
Why is that?
Oh, God. We're supposed to meet at Northgate Mall, and truthfully, I haven't been on a date in 5 years.
Really?
So I was extremely nervous, and so I was sweaty. And so before I get out of my car, I actually take off my glasses and I wipe down my face.
Okay.
And I forget my glasses in the car. I'm legally blind, by the way.
What'd you say?
I'm legally blind.
You're legally blind?
Wait. Why didn't you go back and get your glasses?
I was running late, and the truth is, even without my glasses, it's going to take me a good 10 minutes to find my car anyways. It was so bad. I was asking people in the mall, where's Barnes & Noble? And it was literally 20 to 30 feet away. I couldn't even see the sign.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
But damn my luck, there's a restaurant right next to Barnes & Noble that she wants to go to.
Okay.
So I don't even have a chance to go back to my car to get my glasses.
Oh.
So I was looking at the menu, not even able to read it. I could barely make out the pictures in it.
Why are you not telling Gabby at this point? I am in the same boat as you.
Would you tell someone on the first date?
Yes.
Were you just?
Yes, that you don't have your glasses. And
Is
that
it?
you can't...
Maybe it's a guy thing. I mean, I want to be seen as masculine, and I guess telling someone I'm legally blind makes me feel weak or whatever the case is.
So you're kind of embarrassed of it.
Yeah, it's a first date.
Okay.
Well, it's hard to talk to someone when you can't make eye contact with them.
I mean, I tried to look at her as best as possible. I couldn't quite see where her eyes were, so I'm sure my eyes were darting all over the place. And, of course, I order a beer that's not even on the menu. So I start thinking to myself, does she think I'm illiterate or what the case is? And then at the end of the night, we part ways at the restaurant. And I walked to my car, which, by the way, took me about 30 minutes to find. Thank God I have a car alarm where I clicked it on.
Hey, I have to do that by myself, and I can see perfectly fine, so I lose my car everywhere.
So I get back to my car, and first thing I do, of course, is put on my glasses. She runs over towards my car, and she's an Amazon woman. She's huge. I don't remember her looking this big.
Oh, no.
You can see size even when things are blurry, dude.
Oh, no.
But I pride myself on keeping myself lean. She's tall, but not only is she tall, but she's thick.
So
that's really not the kind of girl I go for.
All right, let me get this straight, Jake. So you put on your glasses after not being able to really see her all night, and once you saw her, you were not interested because you thought
I got
she
my
was.
car and took off.
So you just boned out.
Yes, she was huge.
No.
Amazon woman.
Oh, no.
Hey, Jake.
Planet of the Apes.
Oh my gosh, Jake.
Jake.
Come on.
Jake, at this point, I should let you know that Gabby is actually on the other line and heard everything you just said.
Shut the up.
What kind of idiot drives around without his glasses on? And why didn't you just admit that you didn't have them on?
It was a first
I
date,
might
Gabby.
be a sick woman, but I'm not the weirdest person I've ever heard of for going through an entire date without glasses and not just admitting you didn't have them.
Okay, you know what's weird is being as large as you are and ordering from the skinny menu. I mean, had I heard you order from the full-size menu, I might have had a better idea that you were an Amazon woman.
Oh my gosh, Jake. I mean, there's a reason you haven't dated in 5 years, and that's becoming obvious right about now to me.
And I called.
Yeah.
That's right. I can't find a woman who's fit like me. That's why I haven't dated in 5 years.
You're so full of crap, dude.
I felt bad for him
Gabby.
the whole time, too.
Just too bad that they don't make glasses for people who have bad personalities, because if you could get someone who had a good personality to take her personality glasses off and be as awful on the inside as you are, then maybe she'd date you.
I'll be fine, Gabby. Trust me, I'll be fine. I'll find the right one for me.
Jake,
I hope that person doesn't exist. This would be an awful person.
somewhere out there, Jake, there is a hot, young, fit, blind woman, too.
And that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, my God.
Hot, young, fit, and blind. That's what Jake needs in his life.
God, he's a liar. He's an a-hole.
You also could have just been man enough and said, listen, I'm not that physically attracted to you. You didn't have to drive away like a little
You know what? At that point, I was just scared what you'd do to me. All I could do was get in the car and take off.
You are such a jerk. Oh, my God. I hope the next girl that you date gives you some sort of horrible STD and you rot in your bed with freaking burning sensation and hives.
Jake, I just got to say,
I'm just saying.
You must not be that physically fit if you were really intimidated by her.
You know, I'm lean. Gabby, just to make sure you know, I'm lean. So that's the reason.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
my God.
He does not care.
We cannot talk to him anymore. I will not allow him on the show anymore.
Hey,
He's
Jake,
done.
you want to be a contributor to the show on a daily basis? I'd love to hear Brooke talk to you every day.
No.
We can have the fit segment with Jake.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about? I'm going to punch him in the face.
Body by Jake every morning on the show.
Jose, this is not funny.
It is really funny.
Gabby, you got your answer.
I sure did.
And at the end of these, we always ask if you guys want to go on a second date.
Oh, my gosh.
Jake and Gabby, I would.
Hell no.
Yeah,
You didn't even let me finish.
that one too.
You didn't even let me finish, you guys. I'm going to pay for the date.
Nah.
No?
No, thanks.
Gabby, send Jake to a 24-hour fitness with a mirror, and then I think that's pretty much all he needs.
Gabby, I am sorry you had to go through this.
Me too. But thanks for letting me figure it out.
Yeah.
And hopefully now people will know what an asshole Jake is and not go on a date with him.
All All right, Jake, thank you for your time, man.
No.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning, 6:05, with the new segment to start Brooke's morning off the right way.
We do not appreciate.
Body by Jake.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, brookeandjubal@moving925.com, and we will call whoever it is that blew you off. Right now, we have Karen on the phone. Karen emailed us about a guy named Chris. Now, you guys went out to a comedy club together?
Yeah, we did. We went to Laughs in Kirkland.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Did you have a good time?
It was awesome. The comics were hysterical.
Okay.
Did you guys meet there or did you drive together?
He picked me up because we met through friends, so I figured he wasn't going to, kill me or anything.
It's pretty risky. It's pretty risky, but how'd the whole date go? Just explain it to us.
He picked me up. He was cute. I had a couple of drinks, so I was having a good time. I was laughing. He seemed to be having fun. And it was like a great, perfect date.
Okay.
And the only weird thing was that on our way home, we had an accident, a car accident.
Oh, all right.
Oh, that's scary. Were you
Yeah,
guys
that
sober? He was a sober driver?
He was totally sober. He
Okay.
didn't have a lick of alcohol.
So was it a bad accident or kind of like a fender bender?
It was a fender bender. We couldn't drive the car home, though, so he called for a cab and was a total gentleman and got me home.
All right.
And that's why I'm like, I don't understand why I haven't heard from him, because if anything, I would think that would kind of, bond people,
Yeah. What did he say when you got out of the cab at your house?
He said, it was really great to meet you, and I'll give you a call.
No kiss or anything throughout the night?
I think he was a little shaken up from that car accident,
Yeah.
so I just figured I'd see him again, and, we'd have a chance for it to happen on our next date.
I will say this. Maybe he didn't call you back just because that's a bad memory for a first date. Nothing to do with you. Honestly, maybe we'll call him and he'll be like, oh, yeah, just a bad memory, but I would like to see her again.
Maybe he's all about signs and he thought it was a sign.
Yeah, maybe.
She has bad luck.
Yeah.
And so you've tried to get a hold of him?
No, I don't know if that's, totally appropriate for a girl to do, that's why I'm calling you guys, because I've heard your second date, and I know some can be, really embarrassing, and some are just misunderstandings, and that's what I'm hoping it is.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like anything embarrassing happened.
Now, Karen, because you know each other through friends, does this have potential to get awkward?
I mean, it could. It always has that potential, but, we had fun, so I don't understand why there would be an issue.
How long ago was the date?
About a week ago.
Okay.
All right, cool. Well, we'll call him right after this song, see if he answers his phone, and ask him why he didn't call you back, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. We're changing lives, as always. Right after this song. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Karen is on the phone with us. She emailed us about a date she went on with a guy named Chris. They went out to a comedy club, and then he ended up getting in a car accident after they left. Karen, are you ready to call him and ask why he didn't call you back?
Oh, totally.
And again, we were saying earlier, I would think you would think it was a bad sign, like Brooke said, or just a bad memory of a date. If you get in a car accident, that would suck.
Can I ask real quickly, was the accident your guys' fault or the other person's?
The other person. Somebody else, pulled into our lane.
Okay. Because I was thinking maybe he'd be embarrassed if it was his fault.
He was a rock star. He was totally great about everything.
Okay. All right, we're going to call him right now. You can jump in on the phone call whenever you want if you feel like you need to talk, okay?
Hello?
Hi, is Chris there?
This is Chris.
Chris, how are you? I'm calling from the insurance company about your recent automobile accident.
Okay.
I'm actually kidding. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
Good. What's up?
That was the shortest phone tap ever, Chris.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Are you familiar with our show at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Listened a couple times.
All right, sweet. You should probably step that up and make it more than a couple. I'd appreciate that. But
Okay.
we do a thing on our show called the Second Date Update. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all dawning on you right now, isn't it, Chris?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Depends on who.
Somebody emailed us about you, a girl named Karen. You guys went to a comedy show, and then after the comedy show, you got in a car accident, probably a date that's not easy to forget.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember Karen.
It was just a fender bender, but you guys had to take a cab home?
Yeah, I sent her home in a cab since I had to sit there and deal with police report and everything else. It was just a fender bender, but no sense in her sitting there
Okay.
Well, according to Karen, it sounds like you guys had a great time up until the accident.
We had a pretty good time. We went to a comedy club and,
So nothing weird happened on the date for you?
not during the date. Afterwards, though, I found out some pretty interesting news. Karen had given her number to the bartender at the club to give to one of the comics that was on stage.
Really?
No.
Wow.
Karen.
Wow.
Okay. I'm sorry. I have to say something.
Hey, Chris, Karen is on the phone right now.
Listen, I know that probably looks really bad, but it was kind of in the very beginning of our date, and it was before we really, got to talking with each other, and you seemed kind of nervous, so I had no idea how it was going to go, and the comic was really funny and cool, so I thought, let me just throw my number in case this goes to, pot, but it ended up being awesome.
At least you're being honest. At least you're being honest with us. I mean, it was a first date, Chris, so you guys aren't that invested in each other. Karen, I will say, probably not the best idea if you're trying to slide somebody your number while you're on a date.
Hold on, though. How did Chris find this out?
That's what I want to know. Do you have spies?
No, I'm friends with the bartender there. Actually, I'm friends with a lot of people there.
Oh,
wow. That would have been nice to know.
Yeah.
That's probably why you got the idea.
So the bartender told you,
Yeah.
and then you were just like, I'm not going to call her back after that.
Well, yeah, because I felt if I had done the same thing, if I was out with a girl and then gave my number for another girl and she found out, she wouldn't forgive me.
That's true.
But Chris, okay, in my defense, and I know it looks really bad, but it was really early on in the date. We weren't really connecting right then and there. It was still, and the other guy just seemed to have like all this charisma. And it wasn't the brightest thing I could have done. And I totally apologize. I did not mean to hurt your feelings. If I could take it back, I would do it. I wouldn't do it again.
Karen, let me ask you this. Now, I'm a stand-up comic. Jose's a stand-up comic. This actually happens quite a bit. It really does. Mm-hmm. Have you hooked up with comics before?
Actually, I try not to date comics.
Yeah, that's probably a good choice. I've dated a comic before, too. It ended poorly.
Yeah.
And they're poor.
I'll vouch for that.
I want to know, can we ask Karen, did you get a call back from the comic you slipped your number to?
Mm-hmm.
Can I plead the fifth?
Oh, she did.
No, I'm just kidding.
Now, you say you don't date comics. It sounded like you have dated comics before.
I have, yes,
okay.
I have.
Jubal wants to know if you're one of his exes. Chris, if she hadn't slipped that dude the number, would you have gone out with her again?
Yeah, I would have. It's just, flipping the guy the number. It's like, I feel like I can't really trust her now.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to feel insecure.
You haven't had the RTD. There's no relationship-defining talk there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys are just dating, it's whatever. Like, you can still date other people, And Karen, like I said, I'm a stand-up comic.
His standards are low.
Want to email me that phone number as soon as we're... Actually, email it to me right now while we're talking to Chris. Hey, Karen, it sounds like you're interested in going out with Chris again, so you have the floor if you want to ask him out right now.
Okay, Chris, if you can forget all the bad stuff that happened in the first date, including the accident, including my giving my number to somebody else, would you go out with me again?
Chris, if it helps, we'll pay for the date.
You'll pay for the date?
Yep.
If she brings her AAA card, just in case I get in another accident, then I'll give her another shot.
Aww.
Remember, bring your A game, Chris, because she's got lots of options.
Yeah. All right. And then, Karen, call us back and let us know how the date goes with the waiter who you give your number to. All right?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm not even sure today's second date update qualifies as a second date update since Randall, the guy who's on the phone and wants us to call a girl this morning, actually went on 2 dates already with the girl that he wants us to call.
Oh.
2 dates in the same day, actually.
Same day?
Yeah. Randall, what's up? How are you?
I'm good. How are you all?
Good. Now, your email said that you went on 2 dates with the same girl in the same day, and now she won't call you back. How do you even go on 2 dates in the same day?
Well, it's kind of funny. Obviously, you don't hear about that quite a bit. I went out on this blind date with this girl named Abby.
Mm-hmm.
We met in the morning, which is a little weird. But that's kind of the time that we both had available. So
how early in the morning? Like, she was getting ready to go for work, and you were outside her door going, "Hey, I'm Randall. Nice to meet you." Or did you guys plan for this?
Exactly. I had a boombox over my head and everything. We planned for it. We met down at Starbucks. Got a coffee 9 a.m.
Was this before work and everything?
Yeah. She, I think she had to go someplace, and I had to go to work about 10. So, just met for a real quick coffee.
Okay.
I don't usually go on blind dates. I find them kind of weird.
Was this a true blind date, or did you check her out on Facebook and stuff beforehand?
Well,
yeah. So you knew what she looked like at least.
I did, and that's why I went.
So,
because it's like, oh, she's cute, So I have to trust my friend's recommendation a little bit, So.
Okay, so coffee was cool, and then
absolutely, we had our coffee, and I wanted to see her again, sort of as soon as I could. So I went for broke and asked her if she wanted to go and get some dinner later that night.
So tell us about how dinner went.
Well, yeah, so we went out to dinner, and we started just talking. Actually, the one thing we really kind of bonded over was music, which was really cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Like you were super into Katy Perry, like the real deep cuts, and she's a John Mayer fan, so you guys really clicked? Or
No. I mean, he asked me what kind of music I liked, and I just sort of named some bands, sort of stuff nobody really has ever heard of, but, she knew a little bit about them, and we started talking, and we kind of lost track of time, just talked about music and each other.
That's cool.
You're two hipsters after each other's hearts.
Cool.
It's this band that nobody's ever heard of. It's very underground.
They're called Rocket Ship to the Funky Steamboat. They've only played 3 shows ever, and I've got them all on vinyl. So you guys like the same kind of music and stuff. That's cool. Did anything strange happen on your date, though? Because that's always the most important part.
I mean, if I knew it was strange, I wouldn't probably be calling you guys.
Right.
I mean, we talked about music, and then I walked her out to her car, and we kissed for a little bit, and then
for a little
sent her
bit,
on her
even.
way, and that was that. So,
So it was like a steamy makeout session at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Nice.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since that day?
Well, it's been 2 weeks since I've talked to her. I've tried to call her, several times, and I text her, and the thing is, she never picks up my calls, but she does answer my text messages.
What does she say?
It's usually I'll send her you want to hang out or whatever. She says, something came up, or I'm busy, or I'm working tonight, or whatever.
Okay, so she's constantly making excuses not to see you.
Yeah, as a girl, I can tell you that's not it. That's not a good sign.
Yeah.
We'd pick up the phone if we wanted to talk to you.
I mean, I want to see her again, but I just don't know if I did something wrong or whatever.
I do want to thank you for your email.
Yeah.
And talking to us for a little while. I appreciate that. But I do have to let you know, this is called a second date update. Technically, this will be your third date if we call her, and we're not allowed to do it. So I'm not going to be able to make the phone call.
You're disqualified.
I'm not going to be able to make the phone call for you. Sorry about that, buddy.
We just made you invest, so much of your time.
Just wanted to hear your story and tell you that you couldn't do it.
We're not creating a whole new segment for you, buddy.
No, that's not a third date update, dude.
Come on, we just spent this whole time just talking about this. Are you serious?
Actually, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you very much.
Hang on a minute.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Randall, I was pretty impressed by your story about going on 2 dates in the same day with the same girl till I played that song and have been thinking about my life for a little while, and then I realized I've done it 4 times in one day.
You've gone on
different
4
girls,
dates?
not even dates.
Yeah, okay.
That's how awesome my life is.
Did you
Randall.
have to pay for all of these girls?
Who cares how it happened,
Okay.
Lydia? Details aren't important.
Okay, yeah.
All right, Randall, we're about ready to call Abby. Just to refresh everybody's memory, Randall went out with Abby on a blind date. They initially met for coffee, then ended up agreeing to go out in the evening to have dinner. It was a good date. They enjoyed each other's company, ended with a makeout. But now she's blowing him off, giving up all kinds of excuses why they can't hang out again. We're about to call her and ask why. Any last thoughts before I dial her phone number?
I just need to know. I'm excited. So
I feel like, you've invested some time into this girl, and you obviously really like her. If she says something mean like, I don't know, your teeth are too big or your personality sucks, are you going to cry?
Not on the phone, no.
Okay.
Just cry to yourself. That's all right. Hey, and if it doesn't work out, there's more fish in the sea. I don't know if I told you my story about 4 times.
Okay.
Tell you about that. All right. Just letting you know there's other options. All right. I'm going to dial the phone number right now. Man.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Abby.
Hi, it's Abby.
Hey, Abby. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Sorry, you're from where?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show.
Oh.
Have you listened to us before ever?
Yeah, I listen to you guys all the time on 9.9.
No, that would be a different morning show. We're on 92.5.
Oh,
Close
okay.
though. People get it confused all the time. It doesn't matter. We get text messages from people listening to different shows. We are on 92.5 though. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. I don't know if you've heard of that or not, but what it is where if you go on a date with one of our listeners, they email us to call and ask you why you're blowing them off. A guy named Randall recently emailed us about you.
Okay.
Randall said in his email that he enjoyed your date very much, told us how you met for coffee and then went out later in the day for dinner and seemed to have a great time. He's been trying to ask you out for a while now, and you keep giving different excuses as to why you can't go out with him. Our job right now is to ask you if there is any particular reason that you don't want to see Randall again, because he feels like you're blowing him off.
Well, I have been really busy lately, but
Come on.
Now you're blowing me off.
That's an excuse. You know you'd make time if you really liked him.
no, I mean he's nice. I don't know.
Are you blowing him off, Abby?
Well, I'm not in touch. I'm not.
Abby, it's okay to say yes if you're blowing him off. He just wants to know.
Okay, yes, I don't want to go out with him again.
There you go.
Okay.
It was easy.
And is there any reason why?
We have a mutual friend who set us up, and then I got a phone call from my friend the next day, and she said that she had talked to Randall, and he had said some stuff to her that kind of just set off alarms for me, you know?
He said stuff to your friend about you that set off alarms?
She told me that Randall got, I guess, excited about seeing me again. And apparently, like, that night, he went home and bought, like, $1,000 worth of concert tickets for us to go see some shows. Like,
what?
Yeah, like $1,000
Like
worth of
how
concert
many
tickets.
shows?
Like
Is
planning-
He's planning on like 6 months of concerts
Like
together?
basically he planned future dates.
Yeah, I don't know how many shows it was, but I just know that he told her that it was like $1,000 worth of tickets.
And are you sure that he bought him like as dates for you two?
Yeah, that's what she said.
That's aggressive.
Is it-
I can see like, hey, I'm going to buy a couple tickets to a show, hoping that she'll say yes.
Yeah.
If she doesn't, I'll give them to a friend or something
exactly.
and then stay home and remind myself what a horrible person I am that she didn't want to see me. So your friend said that he shared with her that he bought $1,000 worth of concert tickets for future dates for you guys after one date.
Yeah, and it kind of just creeped me out a little bit. Like it was really
Yeah.
intense, really fast.
Abby, thank you very much for giving us that information
Hmm.
so that we can tell Randall about it.
No, I don't want him to know about that. I just told you guys because you asked.
Well, I kind of have to tell him, though, because that's the whole idea behind the segment, you know, is so that he can know what he did wrong.
I mean, but I don't want to embarrass the guy or hurt his feelings or anything.
Yeah, I mean, well, but all right, how about this, Abby? How about we just bring him on the air and you can talk to him because Randall is actually on the other line.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I told her in confidence, and then she went ahead and told you about this. Is that right?
This really feels awkward.
Listen, that's not like what it sounds like. I wasn't going to just like show up at your house with an armful of concert tickets and just be like, hey, I have the rest of our life planned out. No,
Yeah.
That's not it at all.
That's what it sounds like.
Just going to like parse it out. We had such a good time, and these bands are going to be in the area in the next couple months. I just figured get them before they sell out so we could have something to do if we wanted to go out again.
I spent one day with you, and now you're planning like months of dates. I mean, I don't know, it just like set off alarms in my head, you know, like just makes me think, I don't know, I don't want to get involved with that. I don't know.
I don't have like a doll made, you know, in honor of you or anything like that.
So you did spend $1,000 and buy a bunch of tickets for shows coming up to take Abby to?
Yeah, I did, but again, you know, it's parsed out over several months, not like
Right.
over the next 2 weeks we're going on a cruise to do whatever.
And I mean, Randall, you would have bought them regardless. It's not necessarily for you and Abby. Like,
Well, I did buy them for her and me. But we had a whole
conversation about every one of these bands. I went, I looked, they're all coming to Seattle in the next couple months. So I figured, why not get on top of it and get the tickets before they all sell
You know,
out?
I don't have that much of a problem with it, Randall. I actually think that's kind of cool. Like, I mean, most girls always complain that you don't try hard enough and you don't go out of your way. He's already planned out the next, 17 dates they're going on.
It wouldn't creep me out if we had been, going out for a few months or so, but we went on one date.
No. We went on 2 dates.
We went on 2 dates in the same day. That's sort of one date, like a coffee meeting and then dinner. That doesn't really count.
Wait. We went on 2 dates in the same day, and yet it's too intense that I bought you tickets 2 months in advance?
I thought dinner was a fun, impromptu thing, but I wasn't looking for something so quick,
Right, so food but not entertainment. Okay.
Abby, he didn't tell you about it. You found out from his roommate. He wasn't pressuring you to go to all of these things. I think it's thoughtful thing.
I can see that, but the way it came up, she told me anyway, and I don't know, I don't really want to go out with him anymore.
Yeah, but how she told you, how is that my fault?
That's actually a good point, Abby. Randall might have kept it a secret from you and just had these tickets and was like, every once in a while would invite you to a show.
And then it would seem sweet.
Yeah, your mutual friend, kind of sold him out and made him sound like a psycho.
Well, he spent $1,000.
Yeah, but maybe the friend was worried. I mean, maybe the friend's telling you because it is a red flag.
I think she got the same red flag that I got when she told me. I mean, she wouldn't have told me for no reason,
All right. Well, I'm on Randall's side here, Abby. I got to tell you. And I would love for you to go out with him again. I will pay for you to go on a second date with Randall.
Come on, Abby.
If you will.
I'm sorry. I just don't know if I want to.
Are you sure there's nothing I can do to get you to go out with Randall again?
No, it was just too weird.
It's like, look, I mean, what do you want me to do? I can back off. I can take it slowly. That's fine, okay? This is just sort of, I got overexcited a little bit, okay? Let's just try again. Can we go out again?
So he dials it back, Abby, a little bit.
You don't have to go to any concert.
Yeah, no shows, nothing. We'll pay for you guys to go on a second date.
I just feel like I'm being pressured by you and then by everyone. I just don't know if I feel comfortable, and I don't think I want it.
All right. You know what I think is bullshit? Because I've already spent like $1,000 in gift cards for dinner, and now you're not going to use them.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Johnny Knoxville here. Check